So today we are in a pretty cool location. Racal Acoustics. They produce military communication headsets, comms, transmitters and things like that, receivers. And we're doing a office fit out fly through. So I'm going to take you through some of the flight planning that I do beforehand. I've had a quick walk around just to inspect some of the areas, and I'm going to take you through and I'm going to talk you through what I'm thinking, how I'm going to fly, routes and things like that. So if you're interested, let's go. So this is going to be the entrance. We're going to try and get a shot from out the front, but ideally we're going to start showcasing the staircase. Obviously we've got this beautiful light fit in here, incredible setup, so we're going to try and get that in the shot. We're going to start from quite high up and then just make our way down, lowering into a nice intro shot, which takes us perfectly into the entranceway over here, which is going to be pretty cool. You'll see now that there's some bags and things like that, which obviously we'll clear out. Then what we do is we're planning on obviously really nice reveal coming in this way. We're going to spin around. Now what's really cool about this room here is, as you can see, it looks pretty straightforward, right? But then, boom, secret door. Hello. We have testing rooms over here. We have James over here. Chris, photographer over here. If you don't mind, just to do a quick. Oh, look at that.
Cool. I'll let you.
Thank you. I'll narrate my video. So here they do a whole lot of the sound testing. They blast it at full volume. So our plan is basically just to showcase this as a setup, which is pretty cool. I mean, you can see the guys quite like ears and things. Pretty cool. They simulate in here. They simulate like bombs going off. Proper war simulation noises, tanks, weaponry, things like that. So pretty intense. So we're gonna have to. It's got like, you can see here, it's like pre-insulated, which is pretty cool. I need that. Get that switched off. You'll see it's also between like a chamber, double chamber door. So we'll make sure that this is propped open, and we'll have someone on a headset that's standing over here just to guide us through. So I'll let them know that it's open. And then they'll open and then I'll fly through there, come back out this way. Obviously this will be in the initial shot, so you'll see this in the initial shot. Then we'll come through really nicely, potentially coming through like over here. We've got signage, so we're gonna get the Invisio sign here, and then this is the main one. We'll be flying potentially, this one, so we'll come through the main hall, turn right, and then here is like the demo setup. So you can see this is like a really nice showcase of what the product looks like, how it's in situ. It's got a really nice little setup there, so that's pretty cool. Really nice comm. So you'll see the headset is what we're trying to promote here, and then of course we'll do a nice little turnaround over here. Really nice loop showcasing the wall. We've got the various headsets, obviously the helmets, standard headsets and things like that. So that's all going to go smoothly. Then we might skip this office, but we can see here that we have all products on display. So we're going to turn a right in here. We're going to walk into the main office. Main office. We'll do a nice little orbit around here. We want to show obviously the view from outside. We're going to come in really nicely. Obviously we want to showcase the big screen here, so obviously it's a massive meeting room, so pretty cool. Fly out here, and then we're going to orbit around here, showcasing the different products. This is all obviously what we're going to try and highlight. Nice little orbit, beautiful headsets, and then we go down this way. So that's the initial sort of intro. it's all pretty heavily insulated, so it may need to be stitched together in a way that it's going to look like it's a one take, seamless one take. But then we've got this beautiful sort of atrium area, which is just astonishing. So we'll fly, the plan is to fly around here, potentially do some really nice things like going over the plants. We're going to come around this way. We're going to come up. We've been asked to get up to about sort of second banding on the roof there. I'm not sure if we can. Yeah, you can. Second banding over there, which is really good. And then we'll come down. Beautiful lighting in here. It's like natural, bright lighting, so DJI won't struggle. Then we're going to be coming through here. This is a key focus they've mentioned, so they want to have obviously like some of the branding. So we'll potentially just fly right over here, really slow flight, so we can really make out what we see on the side. Then here is pretty much our open playground. We're not going in the offices, we're just going to show that they exist, and then we'll just fly around office desks, showing the space really nicely, really nice flow, free flowing. We'll make our way back this way to show the little booth that's been set up here. It looks really nice, and then we'll come around, potentially come around this way or this side of the desk, probably this side to make the motion a little bit smoother, and then into this office. So this is like a private office, and then we'll come around again, just showing ample parking space, the view outside, bright light, natural light. Make our way back this way, which is really cool. Very tempting to fly under here, but sometimes the shot, the simpler the shot, the better. If there's space and time for doing some more creative things, it's potentially worth doing. But the aim of the video is not to be super cool and funky, more to highlight and promote the space. So that's something super important to keep in mind. So we'll come through this way, again flying really nicely, nice and slow, controlled. Potentially what we would do is go in here, or we'll do like a peak, so have the drone stop here, hover a little bit, and then continue the way. I think that'll be pretty cool, because the space is pretty tight, the angles are pretty tight too, so not ideal for a smooth motion. Then obviously we'll fly through, we'll do some nice orbits around here, showing the pod here in the center again, coming back around again, and then into what is known as the dirty area. So in this section here, it's a lot of the engineering stuff that takes place. So guys are testing, soldering, building all the different elements, and then everything gets tested here, analyzed, which is a pretty cool setup. I could do with one of these for when I build my drones. So yeah, so we'll come around this way. This is a pretty clean, straight flight. We'll come all the way down. There's not much in terms of orbiting or really highlighting here. It's just that workspace in the initial section at the back. So here, because these rooms are like, you'll see quarantine, first aid, and on the right hand side I'll get to is the 3D side. There's not much space or anything happening on the inside here, so the plan is simply just to sort of go really slow, controlled past the sign so people can see that they actually exist. And then of course we have the 3D printing room. We won't be flying in here, again just to keep in theme with the other side, just to keep it in unison. We're just going to have the drone fly past the door with the name on the outside. But this is a pretty cool 3D setup, so yeah, I'm pretty jealous, to be honest. And then we'll make our way down this way. You'll see all the equipment here. They've got benches, engraving, pressure testing, and so on. We have a really nice little store, so it's like a storage space area. Again, potentially we'll have something where we fly in and around some of the containers and stuff, but in terms of adding value, it's potentially just a case of showing that space exists. Then there's a room that is absolutely incredible. It's called the anechoic chamber. And this one is insane. Have a go at that. So this room is dead silent. So you can't hear anything. It's completely insulated. So the only thing you can basically hear is your heartbeat. There's no noise that penetrates these doors. Nothing comes in, nothing goes out. I'm keeping it jammed with my foot in case I get locked in here, which is, being me, a strong case. But you can see here, this foam is like super dense. So this is really cool. They test a lot of the equipment in here. So definitely going to be filming in this little section here. Then we'll make our way back out. From here, we have the environmental room. And this is pretty cool, because in this room, we're going to be flying, and this is the room that they test radio frequency, interference, penetration. They have all the tools in here to mimic real world scenarios where anything could potentially jam a signal, you know, drop any line of communication. So they do all of that major testing over here. And then if all goes according to plan, we'll make our way back out here, and we will potentially end the video. There's a goods receiving section over there, but I don't think that's a very strong ending. So what we may do is come back this way. If we come back this way, do a really nice flight, and then potentially make our way through here and back out, or just end it with a really nice sort of pan into this section here. So that is the plan. Wish us luck. We've done the walkthrough. I'm now prepping my bag, so you'll see I have one of these Ethics Tundra bags. Really cool, because it's so nice, it's super convenient. I'm not trying to sell the idea to you, but what I love about it is I don't need to carry this bag. You'll see I have all my batteries, all my spares in there, and it's just sometimes really difficult to get from place to place, and you got to drop it down. You got your controller. It's just an absolute pain. So I take as many batteries as I can, and then it allows me to just move freely without having to really worry about a signal, like, where's the bag? Drop down, switch off, reset again. So this is all super useful stuff. Then that's all good. Obviously we've got our DJI. A lot of people still say DJI, so I don't know why, but we've got the DJI battery all set up. We need to put in our antennas, but sometimes I wonder if running the True XRs, you'll see here, actually make that much of a difference. Yesterday I had a problem with these. I've never had a signal or penetration problem, but yesterday for some weird reason I seem to have had a problem, which is not great, because you don't want signal problems. Anyway, so we're gonna try and see. We'll do one flight test with these on, see how we go, and then if not, I'll just swap those out. So we should be good with those. So let's see how we go. Once I get these on, what I struggle with is sweating. That's because I do a lot of walking around here. Like I do a lot of planning. I do a lot of passes to make sure that, you know, boxes are out the way, office space is clear, people know where they need to be and things like that. And I just end up sweating, and then I've got no real sort of way of dealing with my sweat. So it just builds up on the goggles because I've got no place to put the goggles, you see. So that's the problem. So we've got the goggles all set up, which is marvelous. And then the camera. Now, another thing that is fantastic about this bag is I've got a hook here. You just take the hook, you clip it on, and you've got your drone remote sword. The action cam. Action cam set up. And I'll show you a little trick that I use for my fly-throughs that are absolutely genius. So thanks to Mick Dahl. Cinema.
It's just starting.
So we've got that. We've got that in place. We've got the radio in place. We've got action cam sort of in place. And now for the good stuff. Double-sided tape. Double-sided tape is crucial. So you'll see I stick it on the top. Replace this because the sticky is not so sticky anymore. So that's off. Really cool, really quick. So I just measure out an amount here that's long enough to fit the GoPro or my action cam. DJI. And I stick it on. Really easy. Stuck on.
You're all right, man.
Peel one side of the tape off. We take the action cam. And what we want to do is double check that you've got your batteries. You want to have your battery in the camera. Super important. Then what you do, take the camera, we're going to stick it on roughly center-ish, as close to our onboard camera. Just like that, you see. Then we take our charged batteries. I like to have everything in place. I've got the 1950 milliamp DJI batteries. Keep them in here. Always super useful. It's just nice to have them in a secure spot. That is that really. Pack that away for now. Got the drone out, remote out. Got the batteries out. We are ready. I'm going to pack the stuff away, clear up the front. Head out to the front. We're going to do a test flight. Obviously we're going to test the signal. We're going to make sure everything works out okay. Ideally we could do this in a one take, but two major factors. One, it's huge battery life. It's going to be a concern, I think. And two, signal penetration, because these walls are dense, because obviously they're testing sound and things like that. So I'll let you know when we're out there, and once I've tied it up there, we're good to go. Okay. Okay, so the drone is going up. And we are going down. We are in the passageway. Open, nice. Nice. Okay, you can open the door. Nice. Lovely. Lovely. We are out. Lovely. Okay. Okay, that was lovely. That was good. That was amazing. Right, they can make their way now.
Go, go, go. Go the other side.
Incredible. Ah, that is a shot and a half. Yeah, that's all good. That's all good. Thank you. That is gorgeous. That is beautiful. And we're now making our way back. Wow, beautiful. Beautiful. Okay. That was insane. That was fantastic. That was so good. Oh, boy. As a first take, I don't think it could have gone better.
Really?
So you're thinking it should be the first take then?
I'm not going to leave it to chance for one. I'm going to, if we can, do another one.
Yep.
But that was sublime.
We're doing it again.
That was really, really good.
So is there something else you want us to do, or
You want to do the same
Exact repeat. Exact repeat. Same position, same rolls. Fantastic. I was worried. I thought the timing of the door, but the way you did it, absolutely perfect. Yeah, I couldn't fault it. Yeah, that was amazing. That was so good. Okay.
You know he's being nice. Somebody messed it up and he don't want to say who it was.
No. The way you sat, perfect. Sit the same. Exactly what you did. Yeah, that was.
Do you know what? Usually the first time's the best time.
No, don't say that. Don't say that.
It's like you jinxed it now.
Yeah, well,
Or you can be part of it, but I don't know. But you can sit down here.
for the record, if something goes wrong now, it's on him. Not on me. Yeah, if you're talking about aura farming, he's doing mass production. Okay, so we are set up to go. Okay. We're now in the stores, and you can open the doors. Lovely. Lovely work. Doors. Beautiful, thank you, man. Beautiful. Amazing. Well done, guys. Thank you. That went perfect. Absolutely perfect. It could not have gone any better. That was amazing. That was super, super solid.
These are going to want more money now to be
Yeah,
action skills.
that was incredible. I could not have timed that better. I think from a timing perspective, amazing. Shot perspective, fantastic. I think now if we can let the guys take the photos and stuff that they need, and then once they're happy with it, we can try the full one take.
We'll get everybody out to lunch so they're empty and we'll just go around.
Amazing. Couple of door stops and we should be good.
When do you want to do it? When do you want to do it?
What's the time now?
Time now is 12 o'clock. I can get them all out of here at a certain time. You just need to tell me.
I tell you what, let's have a bite to eat. I might eat something myself then.
You'll come over to the side.
And then
take them over and get them time to eat. Pete,
your door work is amazing, by the way.
do one last thing. Hey, we're good for something.
If ever you decide to leave the industry, that's your field. I've not seen many on Indeed, so very niche.
I can do that.
Okay.
Matt, give some minute. Yep, we can do it there later. Yep. So what Johnny wants to do is, he wants to do one shot of the facility with no one in.
Yeah.
So we'll just listen. The idea is now, he wants a bite to eat. If you guys, anybody can take over there, do lunch now, go over there, do some lunch. And when Johnny's finished, he'll come back in his own, one of Joe or I'll come or someone, get him in, and then he'll just prod the doors open we want, and he'll just do one fly through the facility with no one in here, then he's done. But he needs to do that without us.
You see opportunities here?
I see opportunity.
Grab your headsets.
You didn't defend it. You didn't defend it. You didn't defend it.
I will say this, comms and clarity of the hearing was perfect.
Yeah.
In the chamber, right through the chamber, wireless Bluetooth was excellent, I have to say.
Zero interference.
Zero interference, it was really good. Yes, we can sell him some bigger, better products. How much cash have you got on you?
Plenty.
I'll tell you something, our products are slightly expensive.
We need to talk. We need to talk.
Talk to Anita, she'll sort you some headsets out.
Amazing. So that's a wrap. We finished shooting here at Raquel Invisio. Did a fantastic fly through. Did a couple of individual shots, sort of single takes. We did a mix of one take fly throughs, individual sections, so like the left hand side of the building with the right hand side of the building. Had to do an immediate edit, so we just put together the one take, color graded it, did a couple of speed ramps here and there. But overall, client's super happy. Now on to the next one. So see ya.